And I'm live, folks. Yeah, take a look at that building back behind me. Who's familiar with it? Yeah. Welcome to the grounds of the Idaho State Supreme Court building. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's live in the background, so you hear all of the traffic. Everybody out for a late afternoon drive. Now, the reason I picked this site today is because there's about to be a big legal fight here in the next couple of weeks. Why? Because the Idaho State Legislature decided to pass Senate Bill 1110, and the governor signed it. Okay. We all got different opinions on the governor's signature on that. You know, my particular ire is that he decided to wait until a Saturday to sign it, rather than signing it either immediately or vetoing it immediately. Now, this means that all of the organizations that are going to sue the state of Idaho are going to have to wait until tomorrow to actually file their briefs. Okay. Now, I can say I'm glad that he went ahead and signed it into law. Although he could have just allowed it to pass into law and the effect would have been the same. Either way, he signed it like 5 minutes before it would have become law, which makes his signature kind of pointless, especially at that particular time. However, his signature allows us to go straight into the legal fight in the courts, rather than putting us in the situation where we just have to send it back through the legislature. So the supermajority who voted for it in the first place could vote for it once again in the veto override. Now, that aside, Senate Bill 1110, it does not affect Kind Idaho's petition for medical marijuana in the state of Idaho in any way, shape, or form at this point. The law was written after the petition was approved for circulation, and therefore we are grandfathered in. Which, if Senate Bill 1110 continues to maintain, this will be the last easy petition collected by the people of the state of Idaho. Now, that is not to say we are unsympathetic to those who are more immediately affected, especially considering the fact that Kind Idaho may, in the future, need to be able to resort to the ballot initiative process again for something else that we want to do, or they want to do. Should keep that in mind. I'm not actually speaking for them today. Now, there are already about 4 or 5 different organizations that have lined up to participate in this suit. Okay. We have former Justice James Jones has gotten together a nonprofit group of lawyers that are prepared to sue on this issue. Reclaim Idaho. Yeah, I've already mentioned Reclaim Idaho. Idaho Cannabis Coalition has already promised to file an amicus brief in support of the ACLU's legal battle against this. So there's already about 5 or 6 different organizations. Kind Idaho does not have the money to support any of these organizations. And I don't know whether or not they'll be able to provide legal support either, even in the form of an amicus brief, because that's simply not one of the volunteer talents that have joined Kind Idaho. However, they do support the motion. So there is that. Now, what you can do, that's a problem. I think Kind Idaho has a philosophy behind this that, you know, they've been given a clear path to victory. It's easily achieved. We just got to follow the rules, which are essentially the same rules that Reclaim Idaho used 4 years ago to get the Medicaid expansion passed. We can do that. Reclaim did that. No reason we can't do that. Reclaim has not filed their petition yet. So what Reclaim needs is money to pay lawyers to sue the state of Idaho. What Kind Idaho needs is volunteers to go out and collect petition signatures. So keep that in mind when you're trying to determine how to allocate your resources. If you got money, support the suit of the state. If you got time, help legalize medical marijuana in the state of Idaho. So I'm going to leave you guys with that thought. Do your conscience good. And remember, the vast majority of the legislature that passed this were the exact same people that passed it 2 years ago. And we voted them back in. Run, people. Run. You need to take office in a matter of self-defense these days, because the people who want those seats aren't in it for your interests. Love you guys. Remember, family, friends, community. As long as you got those three, you can make anything happen. Stay kind, Idaho.